Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. It is me Casey and you guys are welcome to Casey's Word. Okay, so if it's your first time coming across the channel, please darling, just wait a little more. You're going to enjoy it. Okay, give us a subscription and a thumbs up to this video. So today we are going to be talking about the trending movie of the time in Nigeria, the Odogu Parara. What is this movie all about? Why is everyone talking about this movie? Why the whole advert, the whole trend, everything, even on people's WhatsApp status, you can literally see that almost everybody is talking about Odogu Parara. So what is the Odogu Parara all about? Have you seen a case where a YouTube movie is trending this much? Like, why? Yes, that is why I'm here. That is why I'm going to be giving you a very honest review of this movie. So this is about the trending movie of the latest work of Omoni Oboli, a movie producer, actress, a mom, and a beautiful wife. Omoni Oboli is not just a fantastic actress, guys. This woman is doing amazing on her YouTube channel. So if you haven't seen this trending Odogu Parara of a movie, you need to hear from me because guys, I'm giving you a very honest review about this movie and trust me, you are going to like it. And the movie is titled Love in Every Word. But I think the most viral part of it is the Odogu Parara. And right now, most ladies, every Nigerian girl right now is looking for their own Odogu Parara. So guys, so if you haven't seen this movie up to this very moment, just wait chill. I'm going to give you a tip of what the movie is all about and a very honest review. A lot of people say this movie is like it's being overrated. How come a YouTube movie is everywhere? Areas in the movie that really made sense, and I'll bring it all together and tell you what I think about the movie in general. So are you ready? I know you are. I don't even need to ask you. You like gist, so stay tuned. This movie starred beautiful cast. Major thing this movie portrayed is the life of a typical Igbo young well-to-do man. Woki Wojiego Iratago, and that is who we refer to as Odogu Parara. He's the Odogu Parara that has been making around the internet. So this is a young Igbo man who has a shop, more than 7 shops in Alaba International Market in Onitsha. He had different shops in Ochanja. In short, the man is well doing. He has his business properties in Lagos. He's doing well. But this young man wanted Munyoduku. He wanted who is going to be his wife. He wanted a beautiful, intelligent, young lady who is equally an Osodieme. He doesn't just want any random girl. He doesn't just want to go to the village and pick any random girl whom his mom introduced to him. He wanted to meet a lady who is ambitious, who is doing something, a lady who is not after his wealth. He wanted a woman that he's going to support, okay, and then have this woman right close to him as both of them journey life together and make good name for themselves. So, and there again, there is a lady named Chioma. The person that played this character is Bambi, right? Bambi, is it Bam Bam? Bam Bam. She answers Bambi. Oh my god, I've forgotten her name. Is it Bam Bam or Bambi? I think something like that is her real name. This girl, she played the character of Chioma. Chioma is a soft, beautiful, ambitious, and hard-working lady who do not depend on man for anything. You know, Chioma is not a feminist, but Chioma is a great woman who is taking life gradually. Chioma is not desperate. Chioma does not want anybody's money. Chioma is that girl who is ready to help any young man who have interest on her, to help him stand on his own. She doesn't aspire to be a rich man's wife. She just wanted a good life, not poor man life, but not very, very wealthy lifestyle. Shoma has her own business. Aside being a working class lady, she also has her business. One beautiful thing I think people are not talking much about it about concerning this movie is the fact that this movie portrays the negative impact of having an irresponsible father. Despite Shoma wanted a good life for herself, she wanted love, she wanted to be treated rightly, she wanted everything beautiful, but she doesn't really depend on a man to do all those things for her. She had a boyfriend whom she supported in her own way, gave him over 5,000 USD. This guy went and do gambling and lose the money. Okay, and lose the money, and that is how Shoma broke up. Both of them broke up, and then Shoma's mom invited Shoma to the village to come for her sister's traditional, it's not her sister but her cousin's traditional marriage, and that is where Shoma met Odogu Parara. One thing about this Odogu Parara is that he's a very intentional man. He's not that kind of man who would say, okay, that is after everything under the skirt, or who want to chase you into something you don't want to do. Like, Odogu Parara is a very intentional man. The very first day he met Shoma, he told Shoma that he wanted to marry Shoma, and Shoma was like, this person must be joking. You meet me for the first time and you're telling me that you want to marry me. Shoma laughed at him stupidly that he doesn't know what he's saying. So both of them forgot to exchange number. So when Shoma returned to the city, Odogu Parara went there. Odogu Parara went to Shoma's working place with his Ogene people. When I say this man is a typical Igbo man, he's a typical Igbo man. He went with Ogene people to go and collect phone number. Imagine what will happen on the day of the traditional marriage if we can go with Ogene people to go and collect just phone number. The movie also shows the importance of being an entrepreneur. In short, this movie, I call it full package, because there is this aspect where Shoma and her boss at the workplace, the person do not really respect the labor law. She could call Shoma at any time in the midnight to give her instructions on what to do. So when I say the movie portrays the importance of being an entrepreneur, Shoma, despite working, being a working class lady, she has her little business which she runs on social media, on Instagram, a perfume business. So when her boss was becoming overwhelming, okay, she had then she was not so, what was I saying? Nah, someone obstructed me and I'm lost. Okay, let's just start from somewhere. Okay, let's just start from somewhere. Someone distracted me. I don't even know what I was saying before. Okay, so let's start from somewhere. Okay, I think we're talking about Shoma and okay. So now that Shoma and Odogu Parara, they are not into themselves. They have gone on dates few times, but Odogu, if you see an intentional Igbo man, an intentional Igbo man who wants to make you their wife, true, I swear they are not ready to sleep with you until you become their wife. Like sometimes when you see those good men, they are mostly like that. So Odogu made it known to Shoma that he's not interested in her or having anything to do with her for the meantime, but he just wanted for them to know each other more. Okay, so and that is how both of them started falling in love. The movie is so interesting. I don't even know if I'm telling the story well, but the movie is just so interesting. And this is how Shoma was deeply in love with Odogu. Both of them were in love with each other, but Shoma had issue accepting the proposal of marriage. Guess what? Shoma, firstly, she had two reasons of not agreeing to marry Odogu. Firstly, Odogu is so Igbotic. He said that Odogu is so Igbotic. Even the way he speaks, this Anambra accent that wouldn't want us to rest. Like, maybe you can even dictate that I'm an Anambra person just by listening to me. So there is this asset we have that does not want to leave us. So generally people say someone is, when they say someone is a boutique, meaning that um, their asset is too obvious, like you can't even hide it. Do you get? So Shoma complained that Odogu was just so boutique that he can't get married to Odogu Parara despite all the money, that he cannot get married to Odogu. And some of you ladies are in this shoe. Some of you have missed good men because of assets. Some people will say, oh, his teeth is not white enough. His teeth is yellowish. Some of you ladies will say, oh, single ladies, I'm talking to you. Some of these single ladies will say, oh, he's not tall enough. He's too dark. The darkness is too much. I want a dark guy, but it shouldn't be too dark. So some people will say, oh, his English is bad. Oh, he doesn't have a degree. Oh, somebody who is doing well, who is ready to build with you, to grow with you for life. You are more concerned on his physical appearance. Some people will say, oh, his head is too big. I can't marry him. His head is too big. It's not that the person is bad. You've seen that this person can be committed to you. You've seen that this person is very kind to you. But why don't you want to move on with him? His head is big, his eyes is big, his nose is too flat. You don't want your children to have flat nose. Are you okay? Then Shoma's second reason why he doesn't want to marry Odogu Parara is that Odogu Parara reminds her of her father. According to the storyline, Shoma was bullied when she was much younger because her father wasn't in her life. People called her bastard because her father abandoned her and her mom and then went to have a family elsewhere. So Shoma was, in as much as she's loving Odogu, she was also being conscious so that she wouldn't marry someone that has a family elsewhere, then abandoning that family for her. Okay, Shoma is just that soft girl who wanted a good life but not desperate about it. Shoma broke up with Odogu Parara. Which am I calling Odogu Parara? Because of just what I have just mentioned. Because he's a boutique and he looks like the father. So Odogu, being a very intentional man, was like, Shoma, if you know this thing wouldn't work, just say it so that we'll go our separate ways. And Shoma said that she is sorry that it's not going to work. She went and told her friends, and that brings me to talking about having good friends. Shoma had the best friend. She had just two friends. There are not many, but these two friends, they're more than having 50 friends that are going to show as to be on your wedding day. Do you know why I say that? Do you know when Shoma's ex-boyfriend scammed her of 5,000 USD? Her friend, who is a lawyer, is the one that I don't know how she did it, but she got the money back for Shoma. She made sure that young man was punished for putting so much stress on Shoma, all in the name of relationship. I don't want this video to be too long. Then, to cut the whole story short, Shoma's friend later went to meet Odogu to explain why Shoma was being reluctant or not wanting to move on with the relationship to another level of marriage. So when they explained to Odogu understood. However, he wasn't happy for Shoma to think that he's going to abandon her or anything. And that is how the friends invited Odogu Parara to Shoma's house. And guess what? Odogu proposed. And that was the end of the movie. So in general, the movie is worth all the hype. It doesn't just portray love, it portrays the importance of being a father, importance of having good friends, importance of raising your kids with you. Dear fathers, even if you don't like their mother anymore, you see those children that both of you made together, please be there, be responsible. Be responsible. You don't know what children go through from such childhood trauma, or because it doesn't just affect these people at their younger age, it affects them even in their adulthood. People who grew up in a very bad environment, bad family, toxic environment, toxic family, where there is domestic violence, these people are hardly going to have a good view of relationship. They are going to have this negative effect and impact all the time whenever a man comes around them. Do you get? When a man wants to marry them, they are afraid that this man shouldn't turn out to be their father. Please be a good father, if not for anything, but for the sake of your own children. There is nothing that could be as beautiful as bringing children into the world and training them, making sure your children are the best they could be and the best in the society. So for those of you that is looking for a Odogu Parara this year, you will get him. Say amen. Say amen. Say amen that you're going to find your own Odogu Parara. But don't have so much expectations, because that movie is a movie. And you see how Odogu Parara bought over 30-something thousand USD jewelry for Shoma and her friends on the day they went out. Don't go and expect one Anambra man to go and buy jewelry for you for 30-something USD. Okay, so in as much as we all admire the movie, we hype it, know that it is a movie, it is acting. That is why it's called acting. Don't go and do pass yourself. You will not miss your own Odogu, because you are expecting him to be spending and be buying your workplace anyhow. And if you should ask me how I would rate this movie over 10, I would say 9/10. Yes, the movie is worth all the hype. It is a beautiful cast. It has a beautiful storyline with good producers. Omoni Oboli is such a fantastic producer. I don't farm YouTube movies, but you see Omoni Oboli's YouTube channel. Go there, you'll find quality movies. I don't hype her for nothing. She's one YouTube producer that I love. I love her movies. I love her as a person. I don't know why, but I just love Omoni. Omoni is just a fantastic actress, okay, a fantastic producer and a great director. Have you seen her movies on Netflix? Oh, this woman didn't come to play in the Nollywood industry. She has been there for ages and she is still making good name for herself with zero scandal. One day I'll just bring out my time to talk about Omoni Oboli. That woman, she's too good. She's too good. I love her. So shout out to Omoni Oboli and her crew members. And if you ask me to rate this movie over 10, I'll be rating it 9/10. This is because that one I removed is because the way Odogu Parara was spending money in the movie, I don't think that can ever be real. Do you know that before she came with his Ogene people to come and collect Shoma's number in her workplace, he already bought the place. He already bought the building, that workplace. He already bought it. He has more than 50 properties in Lagos. He has more than 30-something in Anambra, shops everywhere. He was buying jewelries for Shoma, things like, they didn't even mention Naira in the movie, it is USD. He was buying gifts, once 20 USD, 30 USD on a daily basis for Shoma. Anytime they're meeting, he's buying expensive things. So that is the aspect I feel like it was highly exaggerated. I don't think it can ever find such man. So for those of you when they find your Odogu Parara, no go expect somebody's son to be buying you a gift of 10 million naira every day. You're on your own. You're on your own. So that is what makes it a movie. So it's not a bad thing. It's what makes it a movie. But I give all my shout outs to Omoni Oboli and her crews. I love you guys.